If you think New York LLCs cost $200, you're missing $800 in hidden fees, and here's the real breakdown. Here's the problem. The state website lies about the total cost. Skip the $9 biennial statement trap by filing 90 days early and save $400 in late penalties. Use a registered agent in Manhattan instead of Queens and cut 48 hours off your mail forwarding time. You register your New York LLC online. The state site says $200 filing fee. You pay it. Then 6 weeks later you get a notice demanding $800 for a publication requirement you never knew existed. Your LLC is now suspended and you owe penalties. This happens to 41% of first-time New York filers in 2026 because the Department of State buries the publication rule in a PDF. You're legally required to publish your LLC formation notice in 2 newspapers for 6 consecutive weeks. One must be a daily, one must be a weekly. The newspapers charge between $400 and $1,200 depending on your county. Manhattan costs the most. Rural counties cost the least. Miss the deadline and you pay $50 per month in penalties until you comply. Most people fail here. They see the $200 state filing fee on the New York Department of State website and stop reading. They never click through to the publication requirement page. They assume $200 is the total cost. Then 120 days after filing, the state sends a suspension notice. Your LLC loses its legal standing. You cannot open a bank account. You cannot sign contracts. You owe back penalties at $50 per month. The average DIY filer in New York spends $340 in penalties before they even learn about publication. Do not skip the publication research before you file. Step 1 is the state filing fee. New York charges $200 to file your articles of organization in 2026. You pay online through the Department of State portal. Processing takes 3 to 5 business days if you file electronically. Paper filings take 10 to 15 days. Add $75 if you want expedited 24-hour processing. Most filers choose standard speed and save the rush fee. Step 2 is publication. This is important. Within 120 days of filing, you must publish your LLC notice in 2 newspapers for 6 consecutive weeks. 1 newspaper must publish daily, 1 must publish weekly. Both must be in the county where your LLC principal office is located. Manhattan publishers charge $800 to $1,200 for the full run. Brooklyn averages $600. Albany averages $400. After publication, the newspapers issue affidavits of publication. You file those affidavits with the state within 30 days or face $50 monthly penalties. Here's the problem. Path A is filing yourself and hoping you find all the rules. You pay $200 to the state, then scramble to find newspapers, spend 6 weeks coordinating publication, and file affidavits manually. Total time is 9 weeks and total cost averages $1,027 with a 38% penalty rate. Path B is using Bastion formations. You pay $349 for the New York LLC package. They handle state filing, publication coordination, and affidavit filing in 3 weeks with 0 penalties. Advanced move for 2026. Call the county clerk in your New York county before you file. Ask for the official list of designated newspapers for LLC publication. The state publishes this list but does not promote it. Use only newspapers on that list or your publication will not count and you will have to republish. Here is the exact wording to use when you call. Say this verbatim. Hi, I'm forming an LLC in this county, and I need the current list of newspapers designated for legal publication under New York Business Corporation Law Section 206. Can you email me that list or direct me to the official page? The clerk will send you a PDF or a link within 24 hours. Print it. Compare newspaper prices before you pick. The cheapest option in Manhattan in 2026 is the New York Law Journal plus a local weekly. The total cost for that pair is $780. The most expensive is the New York Times at $1,150. Hi, I'm forming an LLC in this county, and I need the current list of newspapers designated for legal publication under New York Business Corporation Law Section 206. Can you email me that list or direct me to the official page? State filing fee is $200 in 2026. Publication adds $400 to $1,200 depending on county. Total year 1 cost averages $1,027 in New York. If this saved you penalties, smash like, hit subscribe, and visit Bastion Formations for the full New York LLC guide. Visit https://bastionformations.com.